All right, good morning, Redbirds. Good morning and welcome. Let's hear it. Good morning. All right, well, it's great to have you out here. I'm Pat Vickerman. I'm proud to serve as Vice President for University Advancement, and it's always a great day to be a Redbird, but how about today for the groundbreaking ceremony? And nothing makes a university event more special, than the Big Red Marching Machine. So how about a round of applause for the Big Red Marching Machine and our students? Now, while there may be a little bit of a chill in the air this morning, and many of you have a coat on, I'm not smart enough to do that, obviously, but it is a little chilly, but the warmth and Redbird pride is really keeping us excited for what lies ahead and in this space and what will be on this space. So it's a historic morning as we gather to break ground for the Illinois State University Athletics Indoor Practice Facility. All right. Now we know that this indoor practice facility, we sense it today, don't we, with that breeze coming in? It's been highly anticipated for many years. So it's especially fulfilling to gather today to celebrate the project and begin the construction process. Is planned for completion in the spring of 2023. The indoor practice facility will elevate the student-athlete experience, enhance our recruitment efforts, and provide space for community rental needs. Now, we all know, and there are many coaches and student-athletes here today, but in order for a vision to become reality, you need to take action. And today sends a powerful message that we are about action at Illinois State University. We're building and striving to move ISU and Redbird athletics to a new level of excellence. And you don't get to this point in the process without a lot of partners. And I want to express my gratitude to the loyal donors, fans, and alumni who have supported this project. Your generosity and action have led us here today to a moment when we celebrate and usher in a new era of Redbird athletics. Today you'll hear how the indoor practice facility is so much more than a construction project or facility. But before I begin the program and bring up some speakers, I'd like to recognize several special guests that are with us today. To start that out, I'd like to recognize President Emeritus, where is he? Dr. Larry Dietz. Also would like to recognize a member of the Illinois State University Board of Trustees. Bob Dobsky is with us this morning. We also have some special friends with us this morning, Nate Koshman and Ramu Ramachandran from the Perkins and Eastman Architectural Group that's helping with this project. Gentlemen. Now we thank you all again for being here, and we'll start the program. And it's hard for me to believe that it was just over a year ago that I was part of a search committee that helped bring the new athletics director to campus. And he's really led this effort, this planning effort, and to make sure that it reflects our Redbird spirit and reflects the excellence in our programs and will enhance the student-athlete experience. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Illinois State's Director of Athletics, Kyle Brennan. Kyle?
Thank you all for being here today. This is an awesome day to be a Redbird, isn't it? Great day. I first want to express my gratitude to all the loyal donors and fans and alumni who have kept this dream alive. It's your generosity, patience, and support that have led us here today to a moment where we can celebrate the beginning of the next phase of Redbird athletics. I would also like to give special thanks to Larry Lyons and Aaron Leach, who had the vision for this project nearly 10 years ago. And I'm so happy that we were able to finish what they've started. So give them a round of applause, please. I also want to thank President Kinsey Pat Vickerman, who just spoke, and Vice President Dan Stevens. Where's Dan, by the way? Stand up, Dan. For those of you who don't know, Dan's the money guy here on campus, and you can't have success without the support of those three individuals. And so I really want to thank you guys for having the vision and understanding of the importance of athletics and what it brings to the university. Before I arrived at ISU, I was told that this project was the department's top priority. And before I even left Utah to start my position, I started talking to a donor named Dee Miller and about the vision for this project. And also very early upon my arrival, we received a $2 million anonymous donation that really got things kicked off for us. So I'm really grateful to these individuals for their generosity. For me, it's been amazing to be standing here 1 year later after that first conversation with Dee, breaking ground on this program-changing project. Shuffle my papers here. It's a little windy. Okay, when I first arrived on campus last year, I continued to hear from everyone how vital an indoor practice facility was to the success of our department moving forward. This became very real to me when I saw our softball team in Horton, right behind you, trying to simulate a game in that field house, and it became abundantly clear that we needed the indoor space. In addition to that, I think today we ordered up some cold weather for all of you so that you could understand the need for this project and just how valuable it will be. On days like today, sports like track, softball, baseball, golf, football, and soccer will have the ability to get better at their craft and compete at a high level. It will also provide an area for our strength and conditioning program for all of our other sports. So this really is a project that is for everyone. Not only does this facility have a very practical use, it is a statement to our current and future student athletes that we are invested in their success. We will attract more talented student athletes and put our coaches in a strong position to recruit the student athletes we need to have success in all of our sports. Finally, this building represents the potential for greatness at ISU and is a huge momentum builder for our athletics department. While this may be our first project, it is certainly not going to be our last. And I hope that you'll join me as we work to make ISU the top school in the Missouri Valley Conference. As a department, we all have the potential to achieve our goals and dreams, and this project is a huge step forward in that, in bringing momentum and success. So thank you to all of you for your support. I would now like to conclude by taking a moment to recognize a few key supporters who have enabled us to arrive at this occasion. There are more, but these are the individuals that are here today. So when I call your name, please stand, and at the end we'll give an applause for all of these folks. Dee Miller and Dr. Claire Young, please stand. B.J. Bello, Tom and Kay Cross. There you go. Linda Herman. Where's Linda? Bob and Joanne Bonson. Dave and Jan Baker. Bob Starkovich. And Bill Fate. Please give them all a round of applause. Thank you all. Oh, Sheila. Biggest faux pas of the day. Sheila, please stand. Everyone give Sheila a round of applause. She is definitely Dee's better half. Better looking half, as her son just said. So thank you all of you for being here today. This is a great day. Go Redbirds.
Thanks, Kyle, and appreciate your support. And also from an advancement standpoint, we appreciate your excitement for new projects and continue to build on excellence. And this is really going to be an example, much like we've seen with the Bone Student Center. And I'm sure many of you have been over there. It's outstanding. When we go about renovation in a new project here at Illinois State, it's done very, very well, and it'll serve us well into the future. So it's fun to think about what's next. And as you heard, you don't achieve success without great leadership. And the next person I'm going to introduce has been here less than a year, but really hit the ground running and exemplifies the enthusiasm for this university and support for our Redbirds and our Redbird students and our student athletes. So please welcome to the podium the 20th president of Illinois State University, Dr. Terry Goss Kinsey.
trombones over there? There they are. Inside joke, I played trombone in marching band myself. So thank you, Pat. Thank you all for being here. What an exciting day for Redbird Athletics and Illinois State University! And let's not forget the importance of everything we do for our Bloomington Normal community, an important part of the success of our university. I want to thank our Board of Trustees, our university staff, our alumni, our donors, our friends, and our corporate partners who have helped us develop a vision for this long-awaited facility and to see it become a reality. Now, this indoor practice facility will be incredibly significant to our students, faculty, and staff in more ways than you can even imagine. We look forward to how this space can be used for innovative teaching and learning in our academic programs, for our ROTC programs, programmatic space for campus health and wellness initiatives, and of course, space for our student athletes. I just want to say, when I recently toured the ROTC facility and we were talking about space for their exercises, they complimented our athletic department about how they maximize the space at Horton Fieldhouse and the sense of cooperation that permeates through Illinois State. So imagine what we're going to be able to do when we have all of this new space to advance our programs. I'm confident that our athletic department will be amazing partners for all of our academic programs as well as community groups. Now, Redbird Athletics has always been a unifying force for Bloomington Normal community, and that's why we're going to be inviting our community into this new facility. There will be opportunities to rent this space for athletic organizations and bring future Redbirds. Many of us are parents, have spent a lot of time in these indoor practice facilities to expose them to the excellence at Illinois State University and opportunities for community-based athletic programs. But it's also going to solidify our reputation for excellence in intercollegiate sports. It's very competitive in the Missouri Valley Football Conference and the Missouri Valley Conference. There's no doubt that the Missouri Valley Football Conference is the preeminent football championship series conference in the country, correct? So we'll now join 5 of the 12 Missouri Valley Football Conference teams that will enjoy indoor practice space. So they better look out. Now, I personally look forward to the benefits for this new facility with not just our Redbirds, our local community, for many, many years to come. I want to thank you for your support, whether it was financial, whether you've been a part of the team, or whether you're here to cheer us on. We really appreciate you, and thanks so much.
Smart move by the students. They know who's handing out degrees here at the university, so we have very smart students here. Next, it's my privilege to introduce one of our Board of Trustee members who will represent the board with comments. But as was said, you don't get to a place like this without great partnership and to have tremendous leadership. And to have an alum, a 3-time alum, speaking with us, so no pressure now, Bob. But please welcome to the podium ISU trustee, Dr. Bob Navarro.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you all for being here today. It's certainly an exciting day to be a Redbird. In December 2021, the Board of Trustees approved a resolution to proceed with this project, to proceed with the project design, bidding, construction, and financing for the indoor practice facility. At that time, Redbird Athletics had secured a significant private support to enable this important next step. The initial support for this project was impressive and was clearly recognized by our board. As a result of our generous donors, no state funds or student fees will be used to build this facility. I want to repeat that. As a result of our generous donors, thank you, donors, no state funds or student fees will be used to build this facility. Without a doubt, the indoor practice facility, which you can see from the photos in front of the stage here, will come to represent the future of Illinois State University athletics. A fulfillment of a promise to our student athletes to provide for their well-being, provide the best possible facilities, and support their competition on the national stage. Thank you very much.
Next, we're going to hear from a few of our lead contributors to this project. And before I call them up, I want to share some words as far as the connections with these folks that we're calling to the podium. But I can tell you there are no bigger supporters of Redbird athletics and Illinois State University than these fine folks. And they continue to look for ways for the university and Redbird athletics and our students to get better and have more positive experiences here at the university. They believe in ISU, they believe in Redbird athletics, they believe in our students, and they want to help in any way possible. So please join to the podium Dee Miller, Sheila, Marshall Miller, as well as BJ Bello. So please come to the podium.
Well, how y'all doing today? This is a great turnout. Y'all got lucky because I was going to talk. And I got phone calls this week. My wife, my son, they said keep it short. Matter of fact, he just said don't be up there all day. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it really, really short. Today is a great day. This started about a year ago. I got a little more than a year. I got a picture. It was 9 degrees outside. Coach Keenan Hall said, "Can you guys help and do something?" So I talked to Sheila, talked to BJ, and we decided, yeah, we can do something. And so we started the process with Larry Lyons and Pat. Pat's been involved the whole way. And then I was informed that we had a new AD, so I reached out to him, Kyle, and Kyle hit me back probably, I think, within 20 minutes. We talked, and I told him we were serious, that we wanted to definitely do something. So today I stand up here on the shoulder of giants. I hit the lottery when it came to parents that let me stand on their shoulders and be in this position today. I've got a lot of friends lifelong friends that I met at Illinois State. So this place means something to us. I met my wife here. So anything we can do to help, this is just the beginning. I've said that to Kyle, said it to Nona. Hold on. I got to acknowledge Susan Nelson Brown in the back, who was very instrumental in us being here. She's the head of alumni relations for Dallas, Texas, where we live. And, we're just thankful to be here. I was going to say a whole lot, but I just want to say thank you guys for accepting us and making us part of the team. And, this is the beginning. We're definitely going to do more.
Hello, I just want to say Illinois State University is the greatest. You can hardly see my comments here. But as an alum of Illinois State University and a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, which I was initiated here on this campus through the Eta Alpha chapter, I am indeed honored to stand before you on such an occasion. I'm very humbled to be a part of this, and when we first received the call in terms of if we could do something to help out with this, I was personally on board immediately. And so I would just like to say to all of the past, present, and future student athletes, congratulations. This is for you.
Hello, everybody. My name is BJ Bello. I just want to thank you all for having me here today. I kind of want to give you all a quick, just a quick lesson on what brought me here to stand in front of you today. I remember back in 2002, that's when I grew my love for football. My uncle Jide, he made so rest in peace now. He used to always take me to the Pop Warner games to watch my sisters and my cousins cheer, because they're all cheerleaders. And I remember just watching the excitement from the players on the field and watching the energy in the crowd. And that's where my love for football grew. And I always told myself from then that I wanted to be an NFL player and I wanted to change the world. And, in 2002, when you're 6 years old, it sounds like a piece of cake, So it was a little harder than I thought it was. But, I learned through life that, you plan for everything to go how you want it. But, God order your steps. We don't order our own steps. So I attended a lot of games, growing up, and then I told myself that I wanted to change the world. I wanted to give back as much as possible. And that leads me to 2012. I committed to University of Illinois out of high school, thinking that that would be the next step in my life to take me to where I wanted to be. And as I said before, God has different plans than we all do, but he does know the best. So therefore, I, through a coaching change, came across a new head coach at University of Illinois who told me that, I should transfer to a smaller school to be my last year of football forever. So I should enjoy playing football for my last year for the rest of my life. At that moment where it seemed like he was trying to break me, it was God was just opening a bigger door for me, and that was Illinois State. And upon coming here, Illinois State opened me with open arms. It was a real family. I love it, and they, allowed me to now enter my 6th year in the NFL when somebody told me I would never play again. So I owe Illinois State that because, you're the only reason that I'm here today. From the day that I stepped foot on this campus, like I said, Illinois State opened me with love and open arms, and I can humbly say that I would not be BJ Bello today if it was not for ISU. And because of that, I want to give a huge thank you to President Kinsey, Dr. Larry, Kyle Brennan, Mark, Nona, Derek, the SPAC family, Mike Williams, Mike, that's my guy. And just the entire Redbird family, I owe a huge thanks, and, I love everybody that's a part of this university. And this indoor is just the first, the beginning to make this one of the most prestigious university and athletic programs in the world. So, I'm blessed to be a part of it, and I owe you all my life and everything that, I can give back. So I thank you all.
I get a kick out of Dee talking about, well, we want to do something. And I think you did more than just a little something. This is a big deal, and we're really appreciate it. Well, I think we'd all agree that it looks like BJ has a few more snaps left in him, and we'd like to see him over here at Hancock Stadium. But it's my privilege now to bring to the podium someone who is a current student athlete and who is taking snaps as the Redbird football quarterback. So please welcome to the podium Zach Anixtad. Zach.
Can everybody hear me? We're good? Hello, everybody. So I'm just super excited to have the opportunity today to share the student athlete experience with you guys, talk about what this indoor practice facility means to me, the football team, and 400 plus student athletes. That's every single student athlete here who get the opportunity to wear the Redbird uniform and represent this great university. So this indoor, like I said, is a game changer. I think we all know that. That's why we're all here. That's why we've had a lot of people give generous donations. But this is a big deal for workouts, for practice, for recruiting, all the above. For example, for workouts, this winter, myself, the quarterbacks, the receivers, running backs, we had to travel 20, 30 minutes to use an indoor facility. I believe I saw soccer there too using it. So this is more convenient. We can use this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. It's a game changer to be able to get out there and run real routes, make real cuts. Soccer people, whatever sport you play, be able to use that and make real cuts because we know we live in the Midwest. There's some funky weather that kind of gets into practice. Spring ball, there's been some funky weather. We've had to throw out here in 30-mile-an-hour winds. We've had to play when the ground's kind of frozen, things like that. And that's not, yes, that's great. We have a great stadium. But in the wintertime, like I said, we live in the Midwest, and weather gets a little funky, and it's great to be able to use great indoor like this. For recruiting, this is huge for high school kids coming in, for transfers like myself. I know one of my first questions for Coach Spack and for our AD was, is the indoor happening? When is it going to happen? What's going on with the indoor? So I know that was one of my first questions, and I know this will be a huge thing for recruiting coming forward with all that. So like I said, I just want to say thank you so much. I don't have a ton to say. I just want to say thank you so much to all our donors, our AD, our support staff, our president, our board of trustees, all the above. This just shows the commitment that all of you guys have for our student athletes here, for every single sport. And I'm just so excited for this to get done and to be able to use this. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Zach. And thanks for representing the student athletes, because we know there are a number of student athletes and a number of students and the community that will use this facility, and it's really going to be a difference maker here at Illinois State. Now at this time, I'll invite the speakers to make their way over here to the little dirt here that we're going to turn. I think we're all ready to turn some dirt, aren't we? Let's hear it. Okay.